Hello everybody, I'm Norbert Rosero. This is my final word. This is about a research, but what is a research project? Research project is a document that is typically written by a scientist or an academic which describes the ideas for an investigation on a certain topic. Now I am going to describe the content of the chapter 1. A. Statement of the problem. One of Colombian education problem is the level of this that Colombian students get when they finish high school. It's a flaw reflected in different national and international contexts, in which our students have demonstrated not to communicate with people on it and interact with them in this globalized world. B. Research question. The next is the research question in this world. What are the factors that have prevented the majority from finishing high school, not getting the right level of English to interact with people from English-speaking countries? C. What of this world? The main objective is of this research is to identify factors that have impeded students to reach adequate levels of knowledge about English language. D. Justification. The different results contained international need to be analyzed in detail. Through these results, we can infer that Colombian education needs to undergo a series of changes and transformations that allow our students to reach the competence and skills that students from other countries have obtained. Now I am going to describe my work about chapter number 2, Theoretical Framework. As stated by Philipson, 1992-2000, the British Council has worked on a campaign to spread the use of English around the world since the early years of the 20th century. This campaign has rendered very positive results for them, and it has more non-native speakers than native speakers. Literature review. The word bilingualism has several different definitions. Hammers and Blank, 2000, page 6, defined bilingualism as the state of a linguistic community in which two languages are in contact with the result that two codes can be used in the same interaction and that a number of individuals are bilingual. Webster Dictionary, 1961, as cited in Hammers and Blank, 2000, page 6. Definition of bilingualism is having or using two languages, especially as spoken with the fluency characteristics of a native speaker. A person using two languages, especially habitually and with control like that a native speaker. The constant oral use of two languages. I am going to describe my work in the chapter 3, research design. Research paradigm. I situate this research in the interpretivist paradigm because it believes that human behavior is multi-layered and it cannot be determined by predefined probabilistic models. It depends on the situation and is determined by environmental factors other than genes. Learning a second language is related to behavior, motivation, and the desire to become a more educated and proactive person. Now I am going to describe or situate this investigation in a research approach. I situate this investigation as a qualitative research. We want to find answers that the Education Ministry to design a new bilingual program that allows students to learn really English. Now I am going to describe the research study. I situate this investigation in a descriptive study because in this research I want to find the factors that have prevented the different programs of bilingualism in Colombia from being successful. This study will allow me to show the inconvenience that educational institutions present to fulfill the goals established by the Ministry of Education with respect to the acquisition of the second language. Population. The population selected for this study are elementary students of the Suma Paz School in the town of Melgar, which belong to Stratus 1 and 2. Humble students who varies between 16 and 18 years. In this educational institution, they receive approximately 4 hours of English per week. The number of students per classroom is 36. The institution does not have an English lab or the materials necessary to develop listening skills. Okay, this was the description of this word. I hope you could understand this job. Thank you very much.